Hello, I'm Gustav, and I'll let everyone else introduce themselves now.
I'm Johnny.
TJ.
I'm Dan.
Pretty early on, we realized we had some overlap in our hack projects, so we decided to combine forces and do a bit of work together. To begin with, I'll start on a pre-made dashboard with two queries, Freddie and Billy, country, pivot, events over time, and then browser events over time. What I want to do is go to the workbook here. And I want to enter edit mode. And then let's add a new tab type or a new tab. And we've added this new Python analysis tab type. And here's just a simple example. We've got our hello world. Let's do something a bit more exciting. On the right, you'll see that it's aware of the other queries that are in the document. And so I'll just select all of them because that'll make the most interesting uh, analysis. Then I'm going to open AI and I'm going to say, can you look at the queries and do some statistical analysis for me using Python? And we just got a huge dump of Python code. Let's try running it. Oh no, it doesn't work. Let's ask Blobby to help us. And there's a little bit of a UI glitch where it says the error is still here, but hopefully we rerun it and we're going to get some beautiful analysis here. So this is great in a workbook. Let's head back over to the dashboard. The results are pretty long, so let's maybe resize this tile a little bit, publish, and there we go. And now I'll hand it off to Dan and Johnny to show you some more exciting Python stuff.
Allow. All right. So we originally were planning on doing sort of some of this alone and maybe something that looked maybe like that. We weren't exactly sure, but we found out that we were all sort of working on something that was doing Python. And originally, Dan and I, we were like, okay, well, maybe this is an excuse for us to just hide and do some infra stuff. So what we originally were trying to do is like, all right, what's a more safe way to run Python? Python is a really flexible way to do a lot of stuff, and you can go connect to things. And we decided we wanted to kind of put it in a little sandboxed environment so that it couldn't do quite as bad things. So that's where we started. And the idea was maybe we would plug it into what they were doing. We ultimately didn't plug it into what they were doing, but we certainly could. We think that it uses a similar interface to sort of what we're doing here. But the idea was to come up with another way to introduce Python into the sort of AI workflow. So we got started. I'll kick this off now. Sounds like Claude is maybe having a bit of a bad time, so we'll see how this goes. But the idea being to hook Python into the Blobby workflows to potentially do some more interesting things that might get us started. And this one here probably won't get us anything. So let's do some forecasting with Python. And the idea being, there's actually a bunch of potential ways that you could use Python in these workflows. Forecasting is a pretty good one. Some other things we were talking about, so maybe clustering or more advanced statistical stuff. Another thing we saw yesterday was or 2 days ago now, was when Colin did his demo up. We saw data about one customer in the results, and the sampling we used in order to figure that stuff out didn't capture that there was data about both, potentially data about both customers in the data set. and I'm not sure what Claude is up to today. It's thinking a lot. The idea here we go. Executes in Python. It failed. We can see the Python script and some of the things that it's up to here. Simple approach, historical summaries. Now let's do some visualization. Let's also look at the seasonal trends. See what it comes up with. But we sort of gave it the ability to not only run the Python script and spit out the output, which is sort of what we saw up here, but also to use some of the libraries within Python to come up with visualizations, potentially have other artifact files, and then ideally visualize them. I'm kind of tired of waiting for it right now. So here's some examples that we came up with. We can come out here, it can do sort of seasonality trends and anomaly detection. I mean, I think what I said here is to just go do some Python stuff. And obviously, Dan and I are more on the developer side and less on the statistical. Well, I don't know. Guess you did. Anyway, not really sure what to make it do, but we just made it do a bunch of stuff. And maybe this one has come back. It looks like it actually just used Omni's mechanisms here rather than Python. So you can kind of go crazy. I don't know if you have anything you want to toss in there.
That's great, Johnny.
Do more clustering with visualize seasonal pattern. Yeah, looks like it did it. I don't know. Anyway, Python.